Alright, so today, if you've watched my past videos, I've installed halo trim on the interior of a house and showed you how to cut the drywall, how to mount it, how to install it, how to wire it. So today, I'm going to show you how to do that on the exterior. So these are already finished, but coming on over, already wired it, right? So refer to my previous videos on how to wire if you want to know how to wire. And again, check with your local building codes. Make sure you're doing it properly. And then I will show you how to cut the vinyl to match the halo lights. Alright, for this project, you will need a Dremel with a cutting wheel, some screws for the soffit, a knife to cut off the excess, a drill for the screws to put it up, tape measure in case you need a measure to cut the soffit. In this case, I have pre-cut pieces of soffit, so I won't need that. Then you have the item that comes with the halo lights, piece of paper basically, that you will have to put up. Use the pencil, trace it to then cut it, and definitely emphasize safety glasses just because this is vinyl. You should always use safety glasses anyways, but in this case particular, because a lot of vinyl pieces and shards can go everywhere, and you only have two eyes. All right, so after you get the siding up with one screw, you go ahead and put your cover up that came with the halo light, and then you trace it. You're gonna have to trace around the circle for your soffit. To get the circle. We'll come back and I'll show you how to cut it out. All right, so when you're ready, using your Dremel, go ahead and cut it. Make sure you're at the right angle. All right, so then the remaining piece, you take your knife and you score it and you cut it. Be right back. All right, you got your knife, got your piece, score it. Vinyl's tough, so you're gonna have to work it hard, right? All right, then once you get it up, put a piece on the ground, make sure you're tight, then you screw in both sides, right above my fingers. And then it's a nice tight fit, and you can go with the next piece and we'll trace it and cut it again. All right, as you can see, we cut it out with the Dremel. We're gonna go ahead and add our next piece of soffit or siding or whatever you call it up top. And then we're gonna have to trace it with that circle from the halo light that I showed you. So to do that, tuck it in, bend it down, tuck it in, push up, and then you gotta get it in and you gotta pull. So it's identical to installing siding. So once you get it up there, see the holes, what we'll do is we'll go back and then we'll add our pencil mark with the circle. So I'll show you that next. Okay, after you put the soffit up, go ahead and trace your circle again as I showed you. There and there, and then go ahead and cut with your Dremel. All right, So go ahead and take your Dremel, turn it, and cut out another hole. Alright, once you cut it, take a knife, score the rest of it, and then put it back and screw it. Alright, once the halo light's cut, take out your temporary light bulb, put in your halo light, and then what we're gonna have to do is, see how this goes up and down? We're gonna have to change it so it doesn't, which means you have to loosen the screws so it goes down. So give me a second. Should be 3, depending on the halo light you bought. And then you just pull it down like that. See how it expands around the trim? That's what you need. So then you tighten it back up. Give me 1 second. Tight. Double check everything. That one's tight. That one's tight. All right. Take 2 prongs. Fits in between there. In between there. Push the wires up. Make sure the wires go up inside. Not on a bolt. Slippery because of the vinyl I just cut. And then all you do, push up. You got a beautiful light. And alright, after you replace the halo trim, that's what it looks like. All the way down. Cut that one, replace that one. Then we're going to add another piece. And go to the end. So that completes this lesson or story or tutorial on how to properly do vinyl trim. What I would add is, see those holes? So later on, I'm gonna go back up, I'm gonna add spray foam insulation in there and then paint it white. But that is how you do vinyl trim with the halo.